I do hope I am not introducing you to my next guest and that you know all about them. It is Cedar Lake, but they do have a new face and they want to show it to you. I want to introduce you to my guest here. Let's start with you, Tara, if you introduce yourself.
Yes, Tara Oliver, Director of Marketing for Cedar Lake Foundation.
Okay, Mark, who is a resident. Mark, we're glad to have you. I know you're going to talk to us in a second.
Yes.
Leslie?
Yeah, I'm Leslie Nussbaum. I'm a direct support professional for Cedar Lake.
All right, and we just had, were you at the luncheon we had for the direct support professionals? Yeah. We always have a good time. We usually have dinner, but we celebrate them for all the wonderful work that they do. Cedar Lake, though, has a new face. Cedar Lake, that's a different logo and things. Still, though, you all do the same thing. You love the people that you are with. You take great care of them. Unconditional love for people with disabilities. You all have been around for a long time.
43 years.
43 years.
Yes. Yes.
Providing care for people that maybe are developmentally disabled and are looking for a life just like all of us.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Our logo, our old logo, was a bit more of a corporate look and a bank feel, and it didn't
which is nothing. Which is nothing like Cedar Lake. Yeah.
And it wasn't communicating really who we are and what we do. So we felt that it was necessary as part of our 5-year, $12.5 million campaign that we're currently in called the Circle of Friends. We felt that it was necessary to incorporate a part of a rebranding with that. And so with that endeavor, we launched a new logo in December, and we felt that it effectively communicates kind of who we are, and it tells the story of Cedar Lake. It tells about the positive and the caring and nurturing organization that's been our foundation from day one. So we delivered and I feel executed a logo that passionately conveys the reason for our existence.
I don't think anybody can do that better than Mark, which is why Mark's here, because that's where you live, Mark. That's
Yes.
the folks that take care of you. What do you like about Cedar Lake? Can you tell me about that?
Yes, I like the help that they take me to the grocery stores and get the groceries for me, and help me pay the bills.
Because you living on your own is as important to you as it is to me, isn't it? Tell me what you think about that. You like to live on your own?
Yes, I do. I can hang out with my friends from Cedar Lake, go to parties, and do whatever I want to do.
And I think you deserve to be saluted, because how long have you been on your job?
13 years.
And I hear that you've not missed a day.
No.
Would you all give him a round of applause? I can say, Dennis, you've been here for a long time, but you missed a few days here. And we've got a new guy over there as well. I know you've not missed any days, but no. But you've not been here for 13 years. That's wonderful. Tell me, what do you do?
Well, I work at Budweiser. I work in the repack room, and I put the cans in boxes if they're dented up, or if the box is red or torn up, to put them in a new box.
You take a lot of pride in your job.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Why is it so important to you?
It's just so important that I do it right.
Yeah. I hope everybody out there is listening. I hope everybody who has a job is hearing this young man. It's important that he does it right. Now, Tara, you said as a, Leslie, as a DSP, you said DSP. If folks don't know what that is, Leslie is the person who is right there making sure that Mark has what he needs, any questions that he has, making sure that he gets every service that he has. Can you kind of explain that if I didn't get everything in there?
Sure. It's there's many steps to my job, for sure.
You're a friend, you're a provider,
and also an advocate. That's a very big part of the job.
That's a great word.
It's a person-centered service. So each person has different services or supports that they require. So I'll do things like help Mark make a grocery list, balance his checkbook. You know, maybe he needs new shoes for work and he didn't think to go and get those. You know, there's just many different elements. And then also a big part of it is getting Mark involved in his community in a way that is valued. So we'll go and do volunteer work where Mark gets to give back to his community, not just receive services from it.
Mark, because you love your life and you want to be able to live a full life too, don't you?
Yes.
Do you like Cedar Lake?
Yes, I do.
That's the important thing, isn't it?
Yes.
And Tara, in order to provide these services, and I think that all of us are part of this, we need to make sure that it's there and able to give.
Correct, correct. I think that's with part of our campaign. Again, I've mentioned earlier, we're in right now, the Circle of Friends campaign. It's about bringing those outer circles in, bringing those donors, bringing those volunteers, bringing the
What
community
can
at
we
large.
do? What do we do? What can we do?
You know, I think being a friend often is just the start. You know, come in and volunteer your time. If you can't give money, then volunteer your time. Come and spend a day with Mark. Take him out for lunch. Go and see a movie. That's all they're asking for, and that's all they want. They just want a good friend.
You see the information there. It is the region's largest nonprofit care provider for adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. It starts simply by making a call or going on the website, cedarlake.org. I'm going to tell you now, I've done the craziest things, but they make a difference. I've emceed things, I've donated, I've brought clothing. The other day, I think you all needed some coffee cups for your office. I was like, okay. I ran, got some coffee cups for the office. Little things make a difference. Cedar Lake, we thank you. Mark, we thank you for being such a good role model.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're going to come back and wrap things up. You all stay with us.
22 veterans